New York Now is the modern professional trade show for retailers and specialty buyers with an emphasis on diversity of products and brands both nationally and globally.
New York Now is the most important show for us to come to as buyers because it's on the pulse of what is happening now.
In the heart of New York City, it is the destination for brands. New York Now is the most powerful wholesale event in the industry. It's where brands come to launch their newest designs, their most innovative products, where they will elevate their brand to the next level. New York Now is where emerging brands come to be discovered, where they will be seen by thousands of buyers.
We identify new trends and concepts that make buyers excited about wanting to buy from you.
When I come to New York Now, I always come looking for new, exciting products and new artists and new vendors that I could represent to my customer demographic.
Our goal is to get your brands in our buyers' hands and into those retail stores.
It's the best show because of the breadth and assortment of artists and vendors and merchandise and arts and crafts. It's now surrounded by newness and freshness, and that makes a difference to a buyer.
Buyers are attracted to New York Now because of the diversity of products and brands and specialty categories you simply can't find anywhere else. Like Accent on Design, the destination for innovation and product design, and Handmade, which features many of our sustainable and socially conscious brands. New York Now has such an exciting energy on the show floor that is truly unique to our market. Buyers can explore full collections and learn the stories behind the brands, which fosters a deeper connection between the brand and the buyer. And our community really values that opportunity to foster those relationships.
The best buyers come to our market, and they travel from all over the world to attend. Whether they're seasoned buyers or a first-time buyer, they all share a common passion for product, and they're all seeking out the new exhibitors in the aisles. They know they'll discover the newest lines here to drive their strategic vision.
You see some of the bigger brands. We had Indigo from Canada stop by.
It's a nice international show. We're meeting people from all over the world, and it's expanding our market for us in a way that I can't picture how we would do it any other way.
So if they're a top-tier buyer for hundreds of locations, a purchasing team from a well-known department store, upscaled luxury line or resort, from museums to art galleries, design firms, e-com sites, influencers, or trend spotters, or our beloved independent specialty retailer, we are a vital resource for all of them.
New York Now is where brands get to showcase an incredible breadth of categories, from lifestyle, beauty and wellness, gift and stationery, jewelry, baby and child, home decor, and the largest collection of handmade in the United States.
There's so many new vendors who are from all over the world and all over the US. New York Now really is giving us a whole new vision of how we can innovate what retail is for us. So it also gives us an awareness of what are we missing? What did we not think of that New York Now can give us or help us to invent further as a category in our store. And New York Now always gives us that.
The future is now.
This is New York, and at New York Now, diversity is in our DNA. We have brands from all walks of life, from across the country, from around the world.
As our industry continues to change and evolve, we see and welcome the new faces exploring and purchasing for new sales channels. And New York City is full of life, art, and culture. This is where brands gain credibility with serious buyers and designers. It really is very special that our market appeals to such a diverse community with so many different aspects of purchasing needs. Buyers need to continue to rethink and reimagine, and New York Now is the place for their discovery.
The new emerging brands coming to market for the first time will find themselves welcomed into a very close-knit community. It's a very friendly community, and they will help you succeed.
This is the first time that we've exhibited at New York Now, and I think it's one of the best decisions that we made. The people at the show are so overwhelmingly friendly, kind, inviting. Our neighbors have sent customers over to us. Anybody who's heard about what we do has been drawn to help us, and I've never seen such a reception that was so warm and welcoming.
And the opportunity to meet strategic business partners and customers is a critical part of the trade show process. Whether it's establishing a new relationship or strengthening an existing one, New York Now is an ideal place for meeting new collaborative partners, building alliances, and talking face-to-face with other industry professionals.
When I first started coming to New York Now, I was just coming as a buyer, and through time, we've built a relationship. So for me, coming to New York Now is really special. I feel at home. Everybody here is just lovely and joyous and positive. So for me, it's always exciting, and it's fun to see artisans and designers really pushing the envelope with what they can do with the tools that they have. It's an inspirational place, it's an aspirational place, and I love coming back every single year.
Our strategic partnerships run deep. We're aligned with cultural institutions like MSA, to design organizations like IFDA. We work with the paper industry. We work with luxury accessories, and we continue to foster these relationships and make New York Now a place that broadens our community and makes everyone more successful. I really have the best job. I talk with so many people in the industry, and whether it's online, at events, or with them physically in the stores, we have a true dedicated community of buyers who love New York Now, and we love them. And isn't that the true definition of community?
New York Now has cultivated a large and loyal following with incredible reach. And that level of exposure can take a new and emerging brand from completely unknown to a household name. There are countless success stories of those new brands coming to market, making those key connections that can change your life. We have a long history of recognizing brands for their innovativeness and product design. It's truly satisfying to witness the excitement these brands show when they are recognized with a Best New Product Award from New York Now.
The future is now.
The added value is exposure to buyers whom you may not even think to target at market, who end up discovering you, and exposure can end up being worldwide.
Hello, New York Now.
No other city is home to more trade and consumer media outlets than New York. They all come to New York Now, sourcing the newest and most exciting products, and they're looking to tell the brand stories, and it's so exciting and rewarding to be a part of that. We get to leverage our platforms to introduce these amazing new brands, makers, and designers to the world. We get to share their stories, watch them take off, grow, and succeed. The opportunity is here. There's a reason they say New York is a city where dreams are made.
The future is now.